My favorite family meals were when I was young, and our family would go out to a small town in Saskatchewan, Spalding, to join up with the rest of my dad's family at my grandmother's house. And my dad came from a family of 13 kids, so there was an awful lot of us that would often show up. And it was always a big meal. It was always a lot of big eaters. The pies were cut in four, and the plates were heaped to the top, and then it was everybody getting seconds. It was always remember that. The other thing I remember is that we would always be more people than there was room, so there was always going to be when I was growing up, there was a kids table, and so we'd have all of my cousins and such, and then we wouldn't know each other the first few times, and then we just got to know each other well, and then sometimes a new cousin would come in who hadn't been at a previous meal, and it would always be so much fun at the table, sitting and talking with people about the different lives we had. I was growing up in the city, growing up in the farm, and some people would sometimes come from far away and have their stories. And then it was always the things about being up at the parents' table, and the first time that you got to leave the kids' table and go to the big person table, and then there was the first time that so-and-so drinking tea, and so-and-so got a cup of coffee, and that was always those rites of passage that kind of happened. They seemed to happen at this event an awful lot of times. So that was one of those were, I think, some of my favorite meals in the past.